Hello, welcome to this film review for Knives Out, starring Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Anna de Armas, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Toni Collette. I'm basically reading off IMDb right now. Lakeith Stanfield, Christopher Plummer, Catherine Langford, Jaden. I'm not going to go through everyone. There's a lot of really big names in here. This is a good film. I enjoyed this. Now, I have watched an awful lot of films to do film reviews to this channel. And some films I enjoy, some films it's kind of like a mission to get through. And it's like, oh God, because 99% of the films I review on this channel, I do very little research into before watching. I basically look up independent films. I go on the BFI website and basically just click play without really knowing anything about it. So I never know what I'm getting myself in for. The same was here for Knives Out. And I always have a bit of, not trepidation or worry. They're slightly strong words, but I don't know, it's like nervousness of what I'm getting myself into whenever I do this, because I don't know if I'm about to enjoy the next like hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever, or whether it's going to be torture and I just have to sit through it and think, oh my God. There have been films, honestly, that I haven't actually got all the way through and just given up. Thought, do you know what? I'm not being paid to watch this. I don't have to watch this. My film review views on this channel are quite low anyway. I'm not going to torture myself through this. This film was very different, however. Within the first minute, I was entertained and it held my attention throughout the entire film. I thoroughly enjoyed it for the whole film. It's like over 2 hours long and I enjoyed every minute of it. I was actually, yes, this is actually a good film. I mean, I'm glad I watched it. The acting was good. The script was good. It was very clever. It was very well put together. It's like a classic murder mystery whodunit. Was it a suicide? Was it a murder? But then you're given certain information quite early on in the film, so you think you know what's happening, and then it's like, okay, well, this person may have done something, but then they didn't mean to, and then the story progresses, and then when you actually find out what happens right at the end, and it's very clever, it's very well put together. I really, really enjoyed this film. I highly recommend it. If you like a good murder mystery, then this is for you. If you like a comedy, it's for you. It's not classified as a comedy, but there are funny moments in the film which will keep you entertained. Daniel Craig's accent is priceless. And yeah, it's just a really, really good film. The sets are all good. I mean, it was filmed in a real house, but the way they dressed it all up was nice, and everything about it. I enjoyed this film a lot, and it's actually so refreshing to do one of these film reviews for my channel and actually be happy to talk about the film. The last few films I've talked about were not, didn't fill me with this much joy as this one does. Even the ones that I quite liked, or some of the ones I didn't like, well, especially not those ones. But this one, I'm actually leaving this film with a warm glow. And the first thing I did was look up, is there going to be a Knives Out 2? And just a quick look suggests that there possibly will be a sequel, so I'm happy. Obviously, it's going to have different cast of characters, but Daniel Craig coming back as how was that pronounced? Benoit. I've just spent the entire film hearing his name a million times. Benoit Blanc, however that's pronounced. Anyway, yeah. So hopefully he'll be back, because he's a good detective, good character, thoroughly entertaining. Really enjoyed this film. There's not much more to say about it without spoiling it. You won't see the ending coming, and if you watch my film reviews often, you'll know my biggest hate is predictability. I hate films which are predictable. I didn't see the end coming, although looking back over it, if you were to watch it a second time, I think it would be quite obvious. The clues are all there. They are there. It's not like they didn't present the clues to you. Everything is there, but it's kind of like you're not going to notice it because you don't think it's important. It's because they have quite a lot of stuff going on in the background which isn't overly relevant, and the answer to the mystery is hidden in all the irrelevancy in the background. But yeah, it's very well done, very clever, very enjoyable, and highly recommended. Have a quick look on. So every time I lean forwards, I'm looking at my laptop. My laptop is. I normally have it a bit closer. I don't know why it's so far away from me. Let's have just a quick look what people think of it. Google rates it 92%. Rotten Tomatoes 97%. IMDb 8 out of 10. So yeah, it's got good general ratings. Not that ratings really mean much. Everyone's got different tastes. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm just repeating myself now if I carry on. So I'm going to end this now, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!